don't know, I'll say this on the whole server merger. We've kind of gone over it all night. So if you've heard all this, sorry, but we'll have to repeat a few things here. First and foremost, what was the point of tonight's science? So my idea when the server merger was happening, like when they announced it a couple weeks ago, whatever, is like, okay, it's either going to be really good or really bad. You know, it could be really good because that means it could have a huge influx of players for all the regions. We could have no more long lobby wait times. We could have no more high bot lobby counts. Those were seemingly going to be very positive things. And as a matter of fact, let me go and look up my matches tonight. So we've played for roughly 3 or so hours, almost 4 hours actually. And let's see what we did. So for bots, I had one bot on my first Erangel match. So first game of the day was an Erangel. That was the one we got the win on. One bot. Paramo usually doesn't have any bots. This one has 0 bots as well, because that only needs 60 players to fill up. Miramar had 0 bots. Tego had 0 bots. I mean, look, this is big. I'm talking North America solo FPP on Sunday night. This is usually bot central. So the positive side is, yes, since we have the servers being merged, there's a lot more players to fill the lobbies, and so there's no need for bots. That is a big positive. The downside, however, is that some people got lower ping, some people got a little bit higher ping, and then some people got extremely high ping. Most people from South America, we've been getting reports that they had over 100 ping, like anywhere from 100 to 150-ish ping. And they were previously playing on 20 to 50 ping because they had their own server for South America. Taking me, for example, I had roughly 40 ping before the merger, and now I have like actually 20 ping. So I have less ping than I had before the merger. What I did tonight was I played North America, regular lobby server, whatever, just to experience what a normal person would experience if they queued up, got home from work, solo, North America, FPP, NA. And what I experienced, for the most part, wasn't terrible. There were a few instances where I was left wondering, did my bullet just go through that person? Like, did I miss the shot, or was it the desync where my shot was going through that person? That happened a couple times. And then very notably getting desynced shot behind objects of cover. So where in one moment you would peek, you shoot somebody, you leave the peak, you're back behind cover. Maybe you even walk back a few feet and you're still taking extra damage that whole time. That also happened tonight, which is a side effect of these big ping disparities in the lobby. You're having people with 150 ping. I have 20 ping. It's just taking a lot of time for that server to communicate the data. And that's why you're getting shot behind cover or bullets going through people. So that's the negative experience there. Then what I did from there was VPN'd to South America. I went to Colombia. And so I basically tricked my internet to think, I'm a South American player. Now bring me over to PUBG's North America lobbies. And that's what it did. And my ping went up to 160 to 170 ping. So a huge increase. I think more than what the average South America player will experience when y'all played the new servers. I think you're going to have closer to 120, 150, people were saying. But that's still an incredibly high ping. And I played like whatever 5 or 6 matches on those settings and that ping, and it was brutal, man. Like for having not been used to high ping, you know, from going from 20 or just say sub 50 ping to 150 plus ping, it was brutal. It did not feel like a fun experience. And so, you know, I feel for y'all, for those who are having to play at that high ping. Like, you're forced to. There's nothing you can do, right? You can VPN to another region. You're going to have high ping. You can not VPN, and you're forced into the one server that apparently is now in Virginia, I believe. Let me actually go look that up. Let's see. I think Flash tweeted it out. It's Flash. Yeah, so it's super unfortunate, man. Like, it's, you know, there's no other way to put it. It sucks. There's some bugs that come with this too. There's this crouching bug where if you have low ping and you spam crouch, it works like normal. You crouch, it's no big deal. You're kind of doing your thing. But if you start to get higher ping, especially with the 100 plus ping, there's this bug where your guy's like kind of just stuttering and glitching on your screen if you're crouching too fast. And that's obviously not intended. Hopefully it's being worked on. That's one of the bugs that's come out of this. The server was installed in Ashburn. So Ashburn, Virginia is where the North America and South America, holy cow, servers are. Asia is in Seoul. SEA is in Singapore. America is Ashburn. EU is Frankfurt. And CIS is Moscow, is Russia. So those are the new server locations, according to Flash, for update 32.1. And if you're on console and you're seeing this, your update's coming this week. So you will be affected the same way the PC players are affected. And so, yeah, I don't even know where to go with this, man. It's like it's a shitty situation. The obvious answer to the whole situation is that we want to revert it. But we're talking on stream, and the question was, how do you fix it? And I don't know the answer to that question. What my goal tonight was to get actual data to give to PUBG, like tangible data. Here's my lobbies, here's my records. This was my average ping on my games. These are my average encounters against enemy players. Then when I VPN'd to act as a South America player, here was my new experience. Here is my average encounters. Here's my average ping, all that kind of stuff. Then I even tried exit lag, which is supposed to be a routing improving service, to see if I could VPN to South America and then exit lag from South America back to North America to give a better routing. It did not help. I am curious to know, if you are in South America, if you use exit lag, if your ping is improved though, because previously, before this whole merger thing happened, it did improve everyone's ping, even mine. And I'd be curious to know if anyone in here uses it, if they see an improvement. So I don't know. So I guess, not to make this, this like a Debbie Downer, but how does PUBG fix this, right? So first solution is they revert. They go buy back the servers in South America, or they buy new servers. And they say, look, if you're in South America, you can play in this new server. If you're in North America, play this server. I don't think they're going to do that, because you have to kind of dig back in deeper as to say why they did this change to begin with. And I think this change is multiple reasons. I think the biggest two reasons that this merger happened was money and player count. So money coming from the standpoint of how much does it cost to run these servers versus how much money are they making from these regions. I think that's the kind of analytics they were looking at. And apparently, according to their analytics, it was more worthwhile to merge these servers and shut some down and potentially lose some players than it was to keep paying for those server costs. Yeah, so money, right? So the save on server maintenance cost was one of the reasons. I'm assuming, this is nothing that I have information on. I'm just assuming. They're no longer having to pay for multiple region servers. It's one server for a couple of regions. And then player count. Part of the reason I think they did this was because the player count just didn't support all those different regions. And we saw this when we played, like, for instance, in North America, when I would queue up for FPP solos in NA, I would have very high lobby bot counts. And that was not a fun experience, Duos is obviously less bots, but definitely still a lot of bots. Squads, not so much. I think squads was relatively healthy for the most part. But so I think that was part of their concern was, there's too many bots being forced in these lobbies, and that's providing a negative experience for the players. So if we combine the servers, we're killing two birds at one stone. We save costs on server maintenance, and we have more players in the queues, so there's less bots. And that was a proven fact tonight, which I did show. I had less than 2 bots in every lobby, all solo, all FPP, which historically that's never been the case for my region, especially on a Sunday evening. Like, doesn't happen. So that was really nice to have. But the drawback is now you have these crazy gameplay fluctuations where you might be running into a player with really high ping, or they might run into you with really low ping, and you have this big unfair disparity between the two players, which also isn't fun. So how do you solve it? I don't think they're going to go buy new servers in those regions. I think that's probably out of the question. My hope and my expectation going into this server merger was that players like me would have to sacrifice and have a slightly higher ping, and then players from SA could come over and not have to have a crazy high ping, but have a bit higher ping, you know? So like I was expecting my ping to jump up to like 80, 90, maybe at most. And then have South America players, their ping be like 110 maybe, you know, which obviously that's not ideal for either party, but it definitely seems more fair than me having 20 and somebody else having 150 because they're forced to come play over here. So the server location could be changed, I think. Right now it's in Virginia. Move that sucker to Florida. Buy some servers that are south central or southeast United States, closer to South America. Maybe that helps improve the ping disparity. You know, maybe that's an option. And also, we're just 1 week in. We're not even 1 week into this update. There might be some server things on the back end that PUBG can do and is planning to do, which is going to improve everyone's routing connections and by default improve their pings. You know, so that's something that very well could happen. We haven't had any official response from PUBG. They're in the Discord, in the partner Discord. They're gathering people's streamers' feedback, you know, the PUBG partners' feedback, but they haven't given any official responses to like, we weren't expecting this, or we were expecting this, and here's where we go from here. So that I think is going to have to come from PUBG very soon, like this week, very soon. Console's going to get the update on like what, Wednesday or Thursday. So you're going to have a whole new influx of players experiencing this new ping experience. And so like we're going to need answers. The players need answers, you know, whether it's, hey, look, unfortunately we're shit out of luck, this is how the game's going forward, and then people can make their decision on what they want to do, or like, hey guys, shit, we didn't mean for this to happen like this bad. We planned for everyone to have different ping, but we did not expect this to happen. So like work with us. We're going to start looking into this. These are our plans. This is our plan of action. We need to hear one of those things from PUBG. Yo, Madam, thanks for the prime, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. 4 months in the dome, baby. Thank you, man. So what my question is to you guys, I already know your opinion on what do you think of the merger. I've been hearing it all day in the stream. I see it in the comments. For the most part, almost all people are hating the server merger, with the exception of some. Some of y'all in chat have said your ping actually went down. You're from South America and your ping went down, which is nice to see. But the majority of people have not enjoyed it. So if you want to share that feedback, obviously give that to me. But what I'm also curious to hear is how would you fix it? What solutions would you propose? What would you be willing to give up to maybe find a middle ground? I don't know if there's even anything that you can offer, but I'm curious if you have anything to share. And if you do, I will share that with PUBG. So either here in the live chat, if you guys on YouTube and Twitch, let me know. Or if you're seeing this recording after the fact, then, let me know after. And I'll give that feedback to PUBG. And no promises that it'll actually do anything, obviously, but, I feel like it's something that I should be doing as one of the partners, is to try to be that line of communication between you guys as best as I can, He's got a thermal scope. Yo, Gummy, October 14th, the rewards are going to drop for zombie mode. Did he run away in the smoke, or is he still there? I missed it. I guess he ran away. We just missed it. My prob is unstable home Wi-Fi. Ranges from 95 to 400. Good grief, bro. Why is your Wi-Fi so unstable, if you don't mind me asking, Alex? Yeah, I have seen some people in my YouTube comments and stuff say they've uninstalled the game. Like, I'm going to keep it real. I doubt any of that's going to matter with PUBG. Like, you would have to have a mass exodus of people leaving. I don't think we're going to see that happen. Oh, this guy's lurking. He's got two progress. Is this the other progressive M4? Isn't this the new progressive info that just came out? Holy shit, a lot of dead bodies here. What up, Fade? Look, I think, again, if there was a mass leavage of players, I think it would cause them to do something drastic like buy a new server in their region, but I don't think we're going to see that. I think enough people will stick around that they'll, you know, basically, I'm sure they've done the calculations. If I'm PUBG and you're making this big of a money move, because again, what I said earlier, the reason why they're doing this, one of the reasons has to be money, right? I mean, I don't know the reasons why. I'm just kind of shooting in the dark, but it's at the end of the day, it's a business that they run. So they're looking at whatever our lowest player count regions, potentially our lowest money making regions. You know, if they're lower player counts, there's probably less skins being bought and sold, that kind of stuff. So you look at how much does it cost to run a server, and you do the math. Okay, if we don't have to host that server anymore, how much money are we going to save? And then they probably guesstimate we're going to lose, you know, 15% of the player base, 20% of the player base of that region by doing this merger. They do the math, they dribble it out, and oh, yep, we're still going to be in the green, so it's a good decision. You know, that might be how they looked at it. I don't know. The server merger was never even a discussion topic whenever I was in Germany for the PUBG Hot Drop event. Like they never even said anything about, hey, we're thinking about merging the servers. This was something like recent that they talked about. So I have zero like firsthand knowledge on how PUBG's thinking, what are their pushbacks on it. So I'm just speaking out of turn from like a business standpoint, you know, like, okay, if I was running a business and, you know, I was tasked with getting my shareholders positive gains. Okay, if we cut costs significantly without forcing that to make us lose revenue from loss of a ton of players, is that worthwhile, you know? What should you do with 700 free G-Coin? You should probably buy one of the limited store items if you really like any of those. Like some of the store items that are going to be going away in like 60 days or whatever. Maybe get one of those, like the new level 3 helmet. The red level 3 helmet's pretty cool. The butt pan's cool. I think the bicycle is like 990 G coins, so you can't get that. You could open up some Contraband credit code CDome crates and shit. Do more streamers report cheaters now that the Americas are joined? I just wonder if more NA streamers are reporting cheaters due to horrible... I don't know. It's a good question. I would have to... Oh, right below you. I would have to guess that your average player... Oh, stand up. You're going to hit the thing. Stand up. Oh. Stand up. Thank you. Stand up, bro. Oh my gosh. You can do it. He did it. Oh my God. He did it. Holy shnikes. Okay. I have all of my thoughts about this guy being suspect out the window. We're good now. This guy's no longer suspect. His 41% headshot ratio just went way down. We are good. Yeah, I don't know, Iceman. I have to imagine if you're a casual player and you don't really know about the server merger, yeah, your instinct is probably to report more of these people who are like zipping and zorping all over the place. But I think most streamers know that it's not cheaters. It's just high ping and stuff, you know? Do I think making the game free to play was bad? Look, I don't know, man. I think ultimately free to play is the new wave. You got to look at all the games around the time that we're doing it, right? Fortnite, Apex, Warzone. Like, it was hard to justify $40 to $60 as an entry point for a 5-year-old game at that time. I think they had to go free to play. Or have PUBG 2 come out, you know? The G-Coin is limited, Stevio. It's a limited G-Coin that you can earn for completing the new zombie mode on the hardest difficulty. You get 700 G coin, but it's only good for like 4 days or something like that. Yeah, you got to remember too, chat, like the PUBG devs, like I'll say this again. I've spoken with some of the PUBG devs. I've spoken with the lead developer of PUBG, Taehoon Kim. He's the top PUBG developer. These guys and gals that are developing this game, they care deeply about this game, and their goal is not to piss off any certain part of the player base. But you have to remember that this is no longer run by one person. This is not the PUBG of old with Brendan Green at the head, of the studio. No, this is Krafton owns PUBG Studios. And so, when decisions get made, they get made from the top down. And when the studios get so big, a lot of those decisions are disconnected from like the everyday player's sentiment. And so I know some of these developers are being forced to do things that they probably don't want to do. This might be one of those things, Oh, Fade, I didn't know that. I thought EU is actually popping, at least for PC it is, right? Because that's why they didn't get touched. So on console, EU is not doing great, but on PC, EU is doing great. That's funny. I didn't know it was different. What's up, Paul? Doing great, buddy. How's your Sunday, man? Thanks for stopping by. What up, Mike? Yo, Wolf, I agree. They have the map Karakin that has some destructible elements in it. I really wish they'd bring that to more maps. Iceman, thanks for the follow, buddy. Maybe once they lose a lot of play. Look, maybe. Also, I keep reiterating, like, this update has only been live for like 4 days, guys. So you got to understand that a company like PUBG doesn't just move on an instant. They are all about collecting data being like player feedback and their data from the servers. Like they're gonna be, oh, watch out! Oh, he almost hit him in the head. How is he alive? There's no way. Oh, he got killed. He got shot in the back. This guy didn't even kill that guy. He got shot by another sniper. Bro, this guy is so lucky right now. Okay. There are 3 people alive, chat. There's this guy. There's the buggy guy who drove away. And then a sniper man somewhere. How many wins does this guy have? 7 wins. This might be this guy's 8th win ever in PUBG. Okay, the other 2 guys are fighting. This is his moment to shine. No, go. Go for the zone. Stop that. It's just a wheelchair. Go for it. Go. Go. I wouldn't have gone up here, but okay, I'm with you. I'm with you to the end. Kuek 15. He can do it. He's going to get it done. He's good. Get in the zone. Hold your shot. Get in the zone. Iceman, dude, thank you for the 5 gifted subs for the community. Let's go, man. Thank you so much, dude. Chat, if you got gifted a sub, give some love to Iceman. He forgot the zone is coming. No! Bro, you could have died in the blue. Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight. No, let them fight. You're so selfish. You are so, yep. You are so selfish. And you deserve that. You deserve everything that just happened to you. Oh my gosh. All right, we got Donald DTS here with Clan 420. Oh my God, Donald. This thing is safe. Oh, the fence is saving Donald's life. All right, Donald, use that zip line. Zip on out here like Spider-Man. There's some smoke grenades. Create some cover. He's to your right, to the right of the bush. Right of the bush. Yeah. You saw him right there. Yeah, zip line. Yeah, there you go. Oh, frick. Donald. Dude, Donald is level 46. He's brand new, bro. He's brand new. Donald DTS. Oh no, Donald. Donald's got this. He's got this under control. Everything is right where he planned it to be. He has 3 total wins. This could be his 4th ever win. Come on, Donald. He's got a med kit. We're full health. Now's your time to shine, Donald. You got him right where you want him. Get aggressive. There we go. Yeah, run directly at the smoke so you can't see and he can see you. Great idea. Don't go prone in there. Donald. Donald! Get him! Spray him, Donald! Oh, no! Why was he tapping firing? Spray that weapon! He could have killed him. Donald literally could have killed this guy. Holy cow, Donald. It was in his hand, in his grasp. The guy let Donald live for so long, and Donald almost the won. Oh my gosh, man.